Welcome to another episode of Sleepy Teeny. Tonight, we're going to make something really special. I want you to take a look at this. Have you ever seen one of those? That's called dragon fruit. We're going to make dragon fruit recipes. We've got peach, we've got kiwi, we've got watermelon, we've got some chamomile tea, got a whole lot of things that we're going to make here. Let's start with what I call the Dragon's Breath Sleepy Teeny. In order to start with that, we need a muddling glass. We're going to take some kiwi. So let's slice up a little bit of that. Take the ends off here. And get a couple slices. You can see, cut that in half, drop that in, cut that in half, drop that in. You don't need a whole lot, but kiwi is great to help you with sleep. Of course, we're going to use the dragon fruit here. Now, there's lots of different ways to cut up dragon fruit, but rather than going through all the trouble, I'm just going to go ahead and cut off the top. It's a little bit challenging. Look at that beautiful color inside. So let's cut another slice. How about that? Dragon fruit is absolutely amazing the way it looks when you get into it. So we're going to take a bigger slice now. And here's our dragon fruit. So we take that, we're going to cut that into a couple pieces. And into the muddling glass it goes. All right, now I want to give it a little bit of a special flavor, so we're going to take a peach, and we'll take a little bit of peach off of here. This peach is perfectly ripe. Cut that into a couple pieces, make it easier to muddle, and into the glass it goes. And finally, we're going to add some chamomile tea, which is a great base for any of our Sleepy Teenies. We get our muddling stick, and away we go. Everything in here is very soft. Dragon fruit is very soft. The peach is very soft. Kiwi. And so it muddles very easily. And you can see, because the dragon fruit has these little black seeds inside. Actually, are they seeds? I think they are. I could be wrong. Anyways, you can see it all coming out and blending as we muddle this together. And the peach gives it some of that yellow tinge. And there we go. Now, obviously we need our cocktail shaker and we need our strainer, because we don't want to put all this in here. We want to get the liquid. So you can see how this will quickly fill your strainer with a lot of the pulp, which, to be honest, is probably pretty delicious itself, but because I didn't take the peels and things off, I don't really want to eat that because we'd have to pull the peels out. Let's go ahead and make sure we get all of the liquid out. There's a lot in there. We got some more coming. Okay. And get all the pulp out of the way so that all the liquid can go through. Put that in. Gonna add some ice. And then we go put the top on and shake away. Okay. Can't have a Sleepy Teeny without a martini glass. And, ooh, look at that. Look at the color. When you mix that pink of the dragon fruit and the yellowish orange from the peach. Very, very light scent. Wow. So you get mostly peach. Dragon fruit is a very light taste. It's not an overpowering strong taste at all. And the kiwi is sort of a note in the background. Gives a little bit of that zing, but just a tiny bit. It's just really refreshing. This is definitely a very light flavor. If you want something that has just light notes in the background, this is the one for you.